Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Thursday night Skinny Jean Gardener show. We've got a good one tonight, haven't we, Rich?
We have. I'm here.
Wow, that's a good start. Let's play the intro and then let's get on with it.
Facilia
Facilia.
or Pacilia, if you just read it off there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on.
Oh, I can't hear you, Anon. I've done something wrong with the thing. Anyway, elephant poo is what I got.
Good evening, Lee. How are you?
Great, mate. Your signal is always terrible, but I'm good, my friend. Excuse me. You got an allotment? When I go, don't put artificial grass on top of me, alright?
You gonna get composted, Lee?
Yeah,
Welcome to the show, Skinny Jean Gardener show. Tonight, with special guest, Mr. Richard Suggett from
Veg Grower Podcast.
the Veg Grower Podcast. And we're in the Podding Shed, everybody. Welcome to the show. Tonight, we've got a special one where it's Thursday. We're going to watch another classic episode of Ground Force.
Are we?
We are.
Exciting.
A Welsh episode, which apparently SJC, not SJG, worked on.
Wow. Will we see him in it? I'm going to be keeping my eye out just to see him.
Might just see his little head in the background over a fence, perhaps. Or he'll be able to give us some behind-the-scenes chat,
Behind the scenes chat. That'd be interesting.
possibly. Before that, they're coming at 8:30 tonight. Before that, we're chatting to you guys. So put in the chat if you're about. Let us know what you're up to. And, yeah, come say hello.
Hello.
And also let us know if you can hear us. Don't get too loud. Amanda will be watching the soaps. Oh, Ian knows, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He knows.
I ain't worried.
Lisa says, Lee and Richard together.
Aye.
Clapping
Properly
hands.
as well.
Yeah, like actually here, rather than...
Our 24-hour live we did, that was quite challenging being in, not opposite ends of the country, but 200 miles away. Yet we did it.
It was quite nice, but at least I could sit in my pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. That feels like a long time ago, mate. A long time ago.
May, wasn't it, when we done that?
Was it May?
May, yeah.
Oh, wow. Time. I thought it was
Flies.
earlier than that.
No, it was May. I'm sure it was.
Well,
Yeah.
here we are. We've been busy today, mate, haven't we?
We have, yes. You've been helping me.
What we've been doing?
We have been building my new shed. Going to get out of this podding shed
From one shed
to another.
shed.
Although the shed we're building is a long way off being completed, we have built the studwork walls today, and the floor is pretty much down. All we got to do is clad the outside, put a roof on, then worry about the inside.
And we're shedioed up, mate.
Sheddy podding
Podding
shed.
shed. It seems quiet tonight. No one's really commenting.
I'm sure they will.
It's Thursday, so it's the last show of the week, and I would love to hear what you've got planned for the weekend. Weekend could be not well. I was going to say sunny, not sunny,
Weather looks good for the weekend.
but not wet.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sneeze there. What have you got planned, mate?
A good question, actually. I think I'm probably going to go down the allotment on Saturday, have a big tidy up down on the allotment, and then Sunday I'll probably be in the garden, tidying up more, burning more wood.
A lot of wood burning.
A lot of wood burning going on, and being ready for my live show on Sunday
On
night.
Sunday, you might as well plug it, mate.
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna sit up a bit higher.
Am I to? I hope that's not a pint of gin, Richard.
I don't drink.
It's a drink, so it's just pure aqua water.
Aqua.
How's the allotment looking at the moment, mate?
It's a mess, in all honesty.
Oh,
I think we were discussing this the other day, weren't we? That further, while we were all off working, we all ploughed ourselves into our garden. We had all the stuff we were creating, all the litter, had nowhere to go.
yeah.
And since returning to work, it feels like I do not have enough time for the garden or the allotment. which is crazy because I always had time before, but now I think I'm just in that. I want to be down the allotment or the garden more often
Yeah.
rather than going to work.
Yeah, well, that's why the tips were so busy after once they opened, because everyone had been doing so much work in their gardens,
Yeah.
or just in their homes in general. That's why we had the queues, mate.
Yeah, I mean, we had piles and piles of stuff. And
Yeah.
we've still got piles and piles of stuff.
It's coming on, though.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
It's getting there, mate.
Once the shed is built, we'll be happy.
This weekend, I don't know what's going to happen this weekend, really, but hopefully on Sunday, me and Olive are going to get out in the garden again. She thinks the garden's closed.
It's going to be in for a surprise.
It ain't closed. Well, well, shit. What I'm saying is, we've still got stuff to do in there. And she said, I said to her the other day on the show, didn't I? But she said to her mum, "Oh, Daddy's tied the garden up and it's closed now for winter." And I'm like, "No, we've got definitely stuff we can do. Seeds from your club.
Seeds from my club. I haven't got any
We
to show
can
here.
somewhere that we can sow. You got anything there?
Got one of the packets I made a mistake on.
There you
Head
go.
to our podcast, Seed Supporters Club.
I've got them to sow.
Got them to say.
She enjoys doing that because it is. You generally think of it as a summer activity, but not this time. Anna says, Anna Jones.
Hello.
Hello, Anna. Good evening. Hi, Lee and Richard. And Sam's allotment diary
Hello to you.
says, "Good evening. How are you doing?" There's a few people about. If you want to whack in the comments. Oh, phone lines are open. I should have said that.
I think the ticker's not going across either.
Ticket. It's ticked, mate.
Tick.
The ticker's going 0742 357 4520 because your screen's up here. Usually
Yeah.
it looks like I know the number because I usually have it written
Yep.
below the camera, so I look
Okay.
really professional.
Yeah.
I can't remember numbers very well.
0742 357 4520. There you go. How
Call in.
professional was that?
Call in and come say hello to me and Rich.
Just realised your headphones are up there if you get a phone call.
Okay. Well, I like your optimism that we might get a phone call. You can phone in from now until 8:30. I think maybe where the time is on here.
Bonk on her.
See it. So you got 20 minutes. If you want to phone in, chat to me and Rich. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Till the next time.
Till the next time, it'll definitely happen again. It'll definitely happen again, mate.
Yeah, maybe in the sheddy, All the new podding shed.
Yeah, for sure. We'll make it happen. So yeah. Hi guys. Good evening. Hope you're both well. Dan's about tonight.
Hello, Dan.
Hello, Dan. Oh, Dan sent me a video earlier of his new intro to his
Oh, I didn't get to see that.
channel. I can't really show you on here, but
No.
I can play the music on it. Hang on. Where is it? Please hold. Caller.
Please hold. Please hold.
Right, here we go. Look. Right, you listening?
I'm listening. I like that music. I'm liking that.
That's it.
Dan's kitchen garden allotment.
I can't. Oh, it's down again. I can't remember singing that part, but Dan somehow clicked it from the show.
There you go. You obviously did sing it.
Well, I obviously did. And obviously I got in touch with my lawyers and they'll be in touch, Dan. But
Yeah.
I'm sure we can come to some sort of arrangement about it. Sam says shared for you. Cheers, Sam.
Cheers, dude.
Thanks, man.
Cheers.
Thanks very much.
So, I know everyone's still coming in and figures are rising. Look at that. Crikey. That's good, isn't it?
Where are you looking?
The amount of people you've got coming in.
It's crazy, isn't it? Look, I bet
Crazy.
we've got some people on Twitch. You can see this is. I'm showing Richard this new stuff. Oh, no people on Twitch tonight.
Many people on Twitch.
Facebook, YouTube, one Lono on Twitter. It's good to have someone on Twitter. To
Good to
no
have
one
to,
watches on
yeah.
Twitter usually.
Hello to you on Twitter. How does somebody get into the Zapped In as well?
Oh yeah, zapped
There's-
in. I've never found a good word to call it apart from zapped in.
Zapped In. So, just to get somebody in to talk about their gardening experience or whatever we're going to be talking about.
How you doing, Sean? Welcome to the show. Yeah, just get zapped in. All you have to do is click this link. Let's go into the comments. You can literally be in the room almost with us, like something from the year 3000, and talk to us.
Awesome.
Or you can phone in.
Awesome. Right, so what's coming on tonight?
Tonight, after the huge success, I don't know if you remember Deal or No Deal Garden special.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing
How
that.
can we forget?
Yeah, well, we're not doing that again. But last week, on the Thursday show, we watched Ground Force.
Uh-huh.
I must say, right, that I've been editing that podcast up for the best of podcast. You can't actually hear me speak in it.
Yes, I did actually mean to say that to you.
Well, that's good, mate, because I spent the whole... So basically, what everyone was doing was having a lovely time watching Ground Force,
And you were chatting to yourself.
and I was just chatting to myself.
Yeah, I think the audio from the ground force was a bit too loud that it went over your voice.
Brilliant. So, if I thought it was a great show, anyway, I was saying some brilliant jokes throughout, and no one heard any of them.
Well, the good thing is that I can monitor it on my phone, which is probably that one viewer on Facebook.
Oh, that's yeah.
But I can monitor it and hear it back, so we should get a real time feed. This is all very technical for everyone watching.
I don't really care. Stuart Jackson's in the
Mr.
house.
Jackson.
So, Miss Jackson.
Ooh.
How you doing? Yeah, so get zapped in and phone in if you fancy. You got a question, then please do. That'll be wicked. It'll be nice before the first ad break. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just sit here and wait. No, we won't really.
No. We're not going to do another silence until somebody calls in again, are we?
Hey, yesterday I could not believe that we didn't really reference it too much. I think Sean mentioned it, but you know, in the top 50 thing
Yeah.
that I was part of, don't want to keep going about it. Tommy Walsh was in it.
I did see that, yeah.
Who we're going to see tonight? I ain't seen him do nothing since Ground Force.
There was something we saw on Sky that he did.
Yeah,
Which
Walsh's
Ben-
Builders or something like that.
Welsh's Builders or something like that. And because Amanda saw it come up on the, you get a little description.
Yeah.
And it was, he was making a barbecue out of wood.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
No, he's a joke.
No, seriously, he was making a barbecue out of wood. Amanda was like, what? So we had to watch it and find out what it was all about. And he was right. They were making a barbecue out of wood, but it was like in a metal barrel that went in the wood
Oh, I got
on
ya.
wheels. But that's not what it said on the... you're looking it up now, aren't you?
Yeah.
What?
No, I can't...
Is this...
I can't remember what it was called. It was him and some other guy.
Teach Marsh, was it?
No, it was another building. It was very much a building a TV show.
If anyone can find that, we can't find it.
No,
But apparently...
we are using Bing, to be fair.
Who's even heard of Bing? And I don't even know. We are using Bing. They don't really know either. But anyway, Titchmarsh is in this episode today, so that at least we'll see a bit of Titchy.
Yay! Titchmarsh.
Titchmarsh dice.
What? You've met Titchmarsh, in your wild career. What was he like in
A
person?
wild career.
Yeah.
It's really nice, mate. I really, I liked him. He's a nice guy. He I don't know if I told the story about when I met him, but it was backstage at Gardeners World Live, and I was sitting having a cup of tea, and he come and sat down with his wife, and I had to like sort of stare at him for a bit, and he nodded at me, and then I just sort of said, "Oh, don't mind coming on the podcast, do you?" He's like, "I don't really know what a podcast is." I was like, "Wow, it's just an interview." He's like, "Yeah, sure. Let me just have a cup of tea." And he had a cup of tea for half hour
Right. Okay.
reading his paper.
Okay.
And I had to jump in and say, "Look, do you fancy do it now?" And then luckily I did, because then he got whisked away. Whisked away. He seemed nice to me. I thought he was really good. And considering that I laid into him about Love Your Garden, he was really good about it. To be fair, I did that interview with Alan Titchmarsh,
Yeah.
and then the year after was told I'm not doing Gardener's World. Coincidence?
Maybe.
Walked out and went,
But wasn't that the same weekend you interviewed someone else?
Don.
Yeah.
Was that the same weekend?
I'm sure.
What a
it was.
weekend.
Yeah, it was actually.
Could have been either of them. They could have both said, no.
because it was. Yeah.
They could have both said, get rid of him. Anyway, Titchmarsh lovely.
Right.
Nice guy. I'd have him back on.
And Don.
Same, I'd have Don back on. But I did say, I think I mentioned the other day, didn't I, that I'd have him back on, but probably speak about... We didn't really speak about Kids Garden enough.
No.
And that's sort of a subject I like talking to people about.
Yeah. Well, it's your brand, isn't it? Kids Garden.
Yeah, I would just like to get his thoughts because there's not actually anything out there on that sort of thing.
True.
Yeah, it was from him. From him. Now you got that song stuck in my head. Cheers, Ed. What song was that?
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Oh, woo! With these Terrible Twins 8 back. I do have a question. Should I sow my onion seeds into the ground or pots? Thanks, boys.
Right. Over to you, Lee.
Well, you're the veg grower.
Okay.
He's asking. He's not actually asking me, is he?
I always I always sow my onion seeds in pots and then I'll prickle them out. Are these, because I know Stuart's a member of the podcast supporters members group, and I know there was some onion seeds in that, but they're spring onions. Are they the ones you're sowing, or are these a different type of onions? Pull that out, Stuart.
Question for Stuart.
But either way, I would sow them into pots, then prick them out and pot them on into the ground later on.
It's obviously easier to grow onions from sets, right?
A lot easier, I think, and a lot more successful, in my opinion. But you don't get, from what I understand, how do I word this? I've had more success with onions and I get bigger bulbs, but I have heard people say that when grown from seeds, you get one, more choice, it's cheaper, and two, you can get a bigger bulb and a bulb less likely to bolt, etc., etc. Not my experience, because my experience with seed-grown onions, they become very small. I can't get them that big.
Can't get them that big.
Yeah. That could be the ground, in all fairness, the soil I'm on.
How long does it take for a seed? Because I've not grown onions from seed before. How long does it take them to get to a site? Get to an actual
traditional day to sow onion seeds would be Christmas Day, Boxing Day.
Yeah.
And then
I'm busy that day. Can I do it the day after?
Yeah, you can do it the day after. But then they will grow up until the longest day. Once they detect that the days are getting shorter after that, they stop growing, and then so you're looking about 6 months.
So pointless leaving them in after the longest day.
Oh yeah, I mean I wait because depending on the variety, I wait for the onions to basically the tops will fall over at the knees. I wait for that to happen. That's when I'll dig my onions out.
Got ya. So give you a little signal.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's all right. He's got the club seeds. I am doing both seeds and sets.
Okay, yeah. So the club seeds are actually spring onions. I might sow my spring onions tomorrow while you're around, Lee, and we'll record a podcast talking about that.
That'd be good, mate.
So you can fire questions at me about it.
I've got loads of questions about onions.
Cool.
Do you know what? One of the things I've said, I always say this about onions, I don't like them, but I've been using a lot of garlic recently.
I wondered what that smell was.
like in my dishes, a lot of garlic. So I'm as much as they're obviously quite similar in I don't know what to call it, like the same family, right?
Yeah, the same family. Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say. I think I'm gonna grow some more garlic.
Good choice. Time to get them in the ground is now.
Right now.
Yeah, around now, but up until about December. Get them in the ground. They need a period of, I think it's about a month below 10 degrees C.
Right.
Otherwise, they don't split into cloves. You just get one big lump of garlic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so now is the time. Garlic fans. Oh,
Oh.
my gosh.
We have somebody.
What do we got? What do we got here? Hello, hello.
Hello, Rusty.
Is that that's not a real cat, is it?
I am
It's, what is that?
Rusty.
He's not actually had Rusty stuffed. Well, we got 10 minutes, so we could technically sit here for 10 minutes and watch this. What? Sean James Cameron, what is that?
This was sent about 8 years ago.
Someone sent you that.
It's a Rusty the
Right.
There's an
It's-
echo.
Can you hear that? It's Chris Richards watching us on. Is it working?
Yeah, I think so. I just suddenly realised that might be coming through the speakers. You know,
Could be. We can hear you.
we can hear you.
They wanted
Um,
to try and sell this. I didn't think they would have sold, so we didn't bother.
You were gonna sell them as a.
I
As
was
a business?
approached by a company that wanted to sell these for £50. And I said, you know that we're gardeners, that we've grown our own food because we can't afford it.
Well, I would have bought one. Would he have signed it?
Have you had, because I've been out for a 5K run today, bit of exercise,
Sure,
and I couldn't get back in the house when I came home.
Pardon?
I couldn't get back in the house when I came home.
They've not thrown you out again.
Look, David Austin,
Oh.
Dobbies, the organic Catlock, Suttons, Kings. They all turned up this morning.
All at the same time?
I couldn't get through the door. Look at them.
Do you
And they're
Your
all
door must be very small.
and they're all in the bin tomorrow.
Well, I was going to say to you, do you even look through them?
I'll probably keep the Kings one. Well, I'll probably keep them all, and I'll go through them very quickly. But the majority of them will probably
Oh, he's gone. Oh, here he is.
the majority of them will probably go in the bin quite quickly.
Oh, yeah. Do you read them magazines?
No, I'll look online.
I got a sent. I just get sent them. I don't know why they send them out to me. I'll just have a look on the website.
I did have one catalogue this week, which they said if you want to receive this as a USB, it's quite off-putting to hear your voice about 3 times.
Oh, it's the Echo for you, does it?
For about 3 times it echoes.
It's the Podden Shed, I'm afraid.
Echo.
Say again.
Echo.
Oh, so you went for a 5K run, did you?
I did. I'm doing the couch to 5K, and after 3 months I managed to get off the couch.
Well, who knows what the next 3 months will see for you, mate.
It's a new app by the NHS, so I was quite clever. I ran 2.5 miles and then I came back again. No, I ran 2.5K and then came back again.
Yeah, okay.
And then I went straight to the cafe.
Oh, that's good then. Are you going down the allotment this weekend, mate?
Well, we've got Skip Day coming. We've got a Skip coming next week, so I want to. I'm being quite selfish this year because I've helped them for the last 2 years, and by the time I've got to the skip is full.
Oh.
So this year I've said I'm gonna get rid of my stuff first, and then I'll come and help.
How much stuff you got to get rid of?
Well, 3 years worth. I've got a plan that before I do the next plot tour, I want to get rid of all the rubbish. So that's at least 3 skips by itself.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no skip that can hold all that.
So I'll be getting rid of a few of my old sheds as well.
Flip it,
I've got a shed I've got to get rid of as well.
I'm just thinking there's just no point in falling into the trap of you keep things just because one day you might need them. So I've decided to get rid of it. And probably in about a month I'll be going, have I got a bit of wood?
Yeah.
yeah. It's that worry. That's the problem, though. It's that thought of thinking you're gonna need it, but it's unlikely, really, isn't it? I'm sure you'll find
Bonfire
something.
night's coming up as well, so we'll be looking for a bit of wood for the fire.
You're always a source of it, I suppose.
Well, I've fallen into the trap on this site of the one that puts the guide together.
Oh,
So I will be using my old jogging bottoms.
oh.
They'll be going on the guy.
I'd just put them on the website.
Well, I was going to do a competition prize with them.
I think you should sign them. Patreon.
So we've got 4 minutes now, and then I understand we've got an episode of Ground Force tonight.
Yes, the one you sent me actually.
And where is the episode from tonight?
Something beginning with T. You'll know it.
What's it called?
Somewhere in Wales.
I don't know. T.
This week's episode comes from the place that I was born in, called Treherbert in the Rhondda Valleys in South Wales.
There you go.
That's exactly
With-
what you said.
That's exactly what I said.
With Kevin the Milk. He's delivered many a pint of milk to my house, so that's Kevin.
What, the guy on the program?
Yes, because he's the milkman for the village. So that's the one that's having the surprise.
Ah, okay.
But the problem was, and you'll see that when the local double-decker bus goes by and stops out, the driver just stopped the bus just to see what was going on with all the cameras, so everybody upstairs could see. So everybody in the village knew they were filming, and that Alan Titchmarsh was there. So the secret wasn't kept much of a secret, if you get my drift.
Ah, I got ya. Did you work on this one? Or is it
I
just because
worked
it was
on-
in your town?
I worked on this one, yes, and there's a very nice cream tea in there. But obviously, when the cameras go on, there's only the 3 of them there.
What? Will
Or
we
the
see you
cameras
in
on.
this? Are you is your head bopping around behind the fence or anything? Will we see you? Or
No, because I was professional back in them days, and I thought to stay out of the shot.
well, nowadays you make sure you're in it.
You know, get your name in. I've already had a word with Matthew Appleby today.
Oh, you going on the list, are you?
Well, they need to get somebody off yet,
You go,
so we'll see.
the dog. They have to get rid of the dog.
Woof.
All right. Well, if you have to buy yourself onto that list, mate, you know it's no good.
Talking about buying yourself onto the list, are you going to the Garden Media Guild Awards this year?
No, I'm not. I've not. I've
I
not.
thought it was cancelled.
No, they've got an
No,
online.
it's a
Oh, right.
£20 or £40 ticket to watch it from your own house, and they are giving out a virtual goodie bag. So they're just going to tell you what was in the bag, and for £40, I'll give it a miss. Thank you very much.
There's a £20 ticket and a £40 ticket.
Yeah.
Would you get closer seats or?
You can get closer to the screen.
No, I wasn't
No,
going to go anyway.
I think they're doing this thing that if you get the expensive one, you get a bottle of wine, and they hope, just hope, it'll get you before the time the show goes on.
But you get a bottle of wine sent out to you.
Yeah,
That's quite a good idea.
but you know the bottle of wine will turn up the day after the show's finished.
Yeah, there is.
It's a thought that counts.
Is that about it? It's a shame. I wasn't going to go this year anyway, and I've not entered. So
I remember many years ago when I was editor of the Daily Mail's gardening website.
were you?
I was back in the day.
You never mention it.
I was on table number 1, and the bloke next door to me. I said, "Oh, so what do you do then?" And he said, "Oh, I'm the head gardener of Buckingham Palace." Well, 2 years on, when I wasn't at the Daily Mail, I was on table 35 with Brenda from Doris, from Brenda from Bristol.
Oh, well, I don't like to go on about it, but last year I was on table 1. So, but at the same time, when I walked into the Savoy, they said workers don't come through this entrance. So,
Well, you know this thing about the government scheme about people should retrain. Maybe you should retrain as a masseur because you're very good with those figures.
Table 1, mate. That's all I'm saying, all right? Table 1.
And now
Don't be
it's
jealous.
time for a quick
Now
break.
it's time for... thanks very much, mate. Kick it from the studio. Don't know who that was, team, but we'll try and keep him off. Let's... what are we on to? Oh, let's play an ad break, and then let's get back into it. Hey, what's going on? This stream and the podcast is sponsored by Flymo. Flymo, your life easy. My nan absolutely loves Flymo, and she was the one that first introduced me to Flymo, the brand Flymo, way back when I first got my new home. Because she used Flymo in her garden. Then she bought my mum and dad a Flymo when they got their garden. And then, when I got my garden, my nan bought me a Flymo. It's been in the family for years. I absolutely love it. They're such a great product. They're quality, they're affordable, and they think about how to make it easy for you to cut the lawn, cut those edges, do those gardening tasks. Flymo.com if you want to get your hands on some product. Plus, spend over £45 and you, dear listener, get free delivery. Go check out now. Flymo.com. The Skinny Jean Gardener. Kids Gardening book. It's available now. That's right. All good. Well, on Amazon mainly. On Amazon.co.uk or .com. Wherever you're in the world. Amazon. How to get kids gardening. It's available right now. It's $9.99. Oh yes. My self-published work. $9.99. Let's have a little flip. See what you could be doing. You could be making this. Wildflower seed balls. My favourite gardening, mate. A bit messy for the kids, but bring some incredible colour to the garden. There's over 30 garden mates inside this. You can do the family outside whatever space you've got. Amazon.co.uk. How to get kids gardening. Would you like to sponsor and support this stream? Yes, you. Not you. Have you got a product or service to advertise? Then this is a space for you. Yours truly. Advertise your product in a very unique way. Thanks very much. Plus, put in front of literally tens of people. There's at least 12 people watching right now. Probably more. If you want to get your product in front of them, then this is the place to be. Free advert, a show. Plus we'll talk about it a little bit after each advert. That's free. That's 4 times a week. That's 12 times, guys. 12 times. If you want to get involved, you want to support the show. It's not as expensive as you think, guys. Link at skinnyjeangardener.co.uk.
Right. I don't know.
Wow. Yo, team. You need to sort the echo out. Yeah, I know. Thank you.
We can't hear the echo.
Dan says the way it sounds, it's like you're on a fun fair ride.
I can't figure out where that echo's coming from, in all honesty.
The podding. This is the Podding Shed team.
Well, it's your
Right.
software.
It's my software. It's the Podding Shed.
But you can't blame Michael.
Not my.
Microphones were turned off.
Was it? What? It's a.
Hang on, we're too quiet now.
Just to let you know, we are ordering a microphone tomorrow, so the children can stop using my phone for the podcast. Well, that's good, Stu. Well, that's good. We're going to try and sort out something so we can watch Ground Force together. Not sure what yet. Do we know how to work this?
I think so. Yeah, I've got a.
Please hold.
So by rights, we plug into this.
Right, so we plug into that.
Right.
Yeah.
You listen to that.
I'll go and listen to this. Yeah.
We share screen. Share the second screen, but remember to click that button.
What do you want me to press? Audio perfect now, says Sean James.
Share screen.
Right, share screen. Right.
Screen 1.
Not
Share
that one?
audio. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Right, let's see what happens here.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Oh, everyone hold their horses. Right, okay, here we go. Is everyone ready? If it's not right, then tell us that the audio's not right, okay? Oh, if you want to stop at any point, then you just have to press that
Okay.
button.
Okay.
Because as I found out last week, which nobody told me about, including you, happy to watch Ground Force while I was chatting to myself, no one can hear you.
We could hear you, just not.
But no one cared.
It was a hard one to figure out how to tell you and sort it out.
If you need to stop that. you
Okay.
just press that button.
Okay.
Watching Ground Force, just so you know.
Are we watching Ground Force?
This is a 20-minute episode. We've got to drag it out a little bit.
Okay.
Who do you reckon's got that milk?
I can't remember his name now.
Nor can I. Malcolm.
Who are these people?
There's got to be some.
Sean said that he comes in his own private car.
Looks like a Cavalier.
It was olden days, wasn't it? So they're all jammed into that van.
Yep.
There's
Except for
got to be
Titchmarsh.
some mistake, surely.
Bought his own car. Unbelievable.
I mean,
And got a t-shirt matching it. Looks like your t-shirt actually,
it does. It looks like my white t-shirt, doesn't it?
This is Treherbert in South Wales, and it's not raining. We're at the behest of Sharon to surprise her husband, who is known locally as Kevin Milk. She said, "Come down
Kevin Milk.
Kevin Milk.
Don't think that's an official surname, but Kevin Milk.
this little road and look for the milk float." Milk float, what did I tell you? Kevin the Milk. And this little bit that we're going to change is through here. Good morning.
Morning.
Lovely day.
It's great.
What is the Irish guy's name again?
My Irish guy.
The guy that also shares the van with Dimmock and Walsh.
You're asking the wrong person. I forget people's names.
Willie.
Willie.
That's not me being rude. I think that actually is his
I
name.
will forget his name in a minute.
You would never forget that name.
God,
I forget my wife's name.
it's this bit up here in this corner, just by the front door. It's tiny today, but it will be at the end, beautifully formed. Yet there's a lot to do. This is it. All we have to do now is see if Sharon's in. Of course, she could be on the round with him, I guess, wouldn't it? Hello?
Hanging baskets are nice.
I'll take you right on that.
Sharon, how are you? I'm glad you're there. I thought for a minute you were out with the cow.
Oh, almost.
Come and
It's a very 90s hairstyle, wasn't it?
Huh?
Very 90s style hairstyle.
My mum's still got that hairstyle.
I take back what I just said.
Meet the team, Charlie and Willie and Tommy.
Told you his name was Willie.
And this,
No. Hi.
what is this? What is this?
What is it?
Not much to look at.
No, not
What
really.
does he want? What's he after in this spot?
He wants flowers. He wants a water feature.
Oh, there's a surprise. Does he still want somewhere to sit?
Yes, very
That's a
much.
relief.
Yes.
Would you like to see what I've had a little fiddle with? And would you like to see what I've had a little baited?
I know that building behind him, I think
Yeah.
that's a garage or something. It's an interesting looking shape, isn't it?
That's where he keeps his milk float.
It looks more like an old, like a Nissan hut almost.
What's a Nissan hut?
You know the big round buildings that were popular World War II.
Popular, did you say?
Well, they were quickly built.
yeah.
They're sort of shaped. I don't know if anybody can see me. They're like a horseshoe almost type thing.
You can see how you're up there. You're all right. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, that's where he keeps his milk float, mate. Kevin's milk float.
Yeah.
It's an you're right. It is interesting. They've got quite a nice garden as it is.
Yeah.
Like, in fact, out of all these gardens these lot go to,
It's the best looking one.
Well, last week's wasn't awful.
No, that was later on.
Maybe, maybe in the 90s they just didn't have that bad gardens. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but weed killer was prevalent then.
Something weed killer. You just mentioned weed killer, right?
I just mentioned weed killer. Yeah,
Someone. We've got loads of time.
right.
Someone mentioned weed killer on Twitter the other day about the RHS, and they said at this time of year, don't worry about using weed killer because it won't work because of the weather. I'm paraphrasing, obviously. Wait until the spring to use weed killer again. It's a bit weird that RHS like plug in weed killer.
Well, especially as they got in trouble for selling or having a weed killer that they approved of or something recently, wasn't it?
I don't know what. Yeah, that was in the summer, wasn't it?
Was it last summer? I don't think.
QVC.
Yeah, QVC thing. I think it was last summer. I could be wrong.
I'd never plug weed killer unless they paid me.
I think there is a place for weed killer in extreme circumstances. So Japanese knotweed is probably a good example of something that, if it's close to your building, because it can go through your foundations.
Oh yeah.
It warrants a bit of weed killer, but that's an extreme circumstance.
Yeah, definitely. I shouldn't be sold to households.
No.
I got offered to do something with driveway weed killer. Wasn't really on brand.
Oh, there's a surprise.
I don't know why I need to tell you that, but
Well,
just to let you know I'm a good person.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Does he still want somewhere to sit?
Yes, very
That's a
much.
relief.
Yes.
Would you like to see what I've had a little fiddle with? And would you like to see what I've had a little yes. Bated breath. Oh, wrong arm. That was last week's. That was a good one, wasn't it? Right.
These lot don't get out much, do they? They find that funny.
Yeah.
Maybe I missed the joke.
Yeah, I was.
This
thinking
is
the same.
it.
I was just laughing because they're laughing.
Oh, I did. It's so funny.
It's circular, I think.
Well,
So
you did say so.
it's difficult in this area, so I've done kind of quarter circles. That's raised and it's slabs. Then we've got to step down onto this area, which is all brick, and it comes down to this corner. 2 lumps of planting to give him his flowers there and there. But what I want to do now I've seen this is take this edge here in a curve around to the front door. So you're getting a little bit extra there. The water feature is here against that back wall in the corner, and up this pergola, which is what comes out here, are vines growing and lots of jolly colourful flowers. But have we...
First thoughts?
I'm learning something about how to design a garden. I've never really sat down with pen and paper like that and thought about it.
That actually, not exactly them sort of pictures, but my garden. I know you look at my garden and think, well, this has just been made on the hop.
No, I never think
And
that.
Wait, well, but that's how I did my garden when I first moved there. That's how I drew it all out.
Oh, really?
Somewhere
I-
on a scrap of paper. Is that sort of picture not quite as good as that?
I've tried drawing my garden and allotment plans out, but I just find it too much work and it never goes to plan anyway.
It helps though. It helps the focus.
If you say so. I found it too tedious.
Tedious. No, the thing is, like, if you because obviously I'm a world-renowned garden designer, and once, but
Went to Japan and done it,
there
didn't
we
you?
go. What can I say? Representing England. Bringing out all the classics tonight. I'll talk about Gadget Show later. And
Were you on Gadget Show?
yeah. No, but for me, I've not worked for everyone, does it? But for me, like, it just gives you some focus. And then you know when you're not, we always say you're never sure when you're finished.
The garden's never finished.
Never finished, is it? But
No.
at least you can be a little bit step closer to finish. When you're right, it's never no finish, is there? Oh, well, apart from here today, we're gonna
Finishes.
to finish this hopefully.
Yeah.
Lisa's not happy with the drawing skills. What? What was wrong with them?
I've got to admit, the green areas that they've shown on this, at first I thought, is that just going to be grass or a big bush or something? It looks a bit,
We're not sure, but
we're not sure.
maybe they're not sure.
Well, he did say some planting areas.
Yeah. Well, Lisa's
we'll
not
see.
happy
We'll
about
see.
that. It's where the milk's kept cool in that. That makes sense, actually, doesn't it? That garage thing. Maybe not in the winter. Maybe not in the
Not
summer.
in the summer. I mean, unless there's a big fridge inside or something, but you would hear it on the outside at that size, and that year as well.
That's showering the milk. What's everyone called? If you're just your wife's called the milk. Kevin
Obviously.
the milk.
Leader milk.
Weed killer won't work. It's too cold. The neighbours are on the phone by now. Here we go. Oh, this is the behind the scenes
Yeah.
exclusive from 1999.
The neighbours were on the phone complaining.
20 years ago, this was filmed.
21 years ago.
21 years ago, this was filmed. Never would we get this sort of insight from anyone else apart from SJC. The neighbours on the phone by now to local council to report them. Oh, this is the one they're not happy about, isn't it?
Right, yeah.
This is controversial all the way.
Controversial.
Already controversial because Lisa's not happy with the
And,
plans.
and the neighbours were upset. That's a good look of Alan, isn't it?
It's,
Around to the front door. So you're getting a little bit extra there. The water feature is here against that back wall in the corner, and up this pergola, which is what comes out here, are vines growing and lots of jolly colourful flowers. But have we got to get all this out, Tommy?
Yep,
This
all of that. Yeah, because we've got a problem with the height of the house, the damp cool.
proper builder.
Yeah.
Instantly with the problems.
You did a great impression of that earlier, didn't
Yeah,
you?
I
I
did,
just
didn't
like,
Oh, I'm not sure about it. It's like instant problems. It's not like, yeah, it's going to be great, I'll just rip it up and we'll be sorted. It's like, well, because we've got to get around there.
yeah.
Classic Tommy.
Yeah.
So we'll have to take all this out.
Right.
He doesn't say it in a positive way, does he?
Yeah, got to take all this out. But you're going to have a good garden at the end of it.
He doesn't say that, though. He's not positive about it.
No.
He's just like,
Got to take
look
all
at his
this out.
face there. Fuming at Ellen.
Well-
Even her face there. Do you see her face?
Yeah.
Look, she knows. She knows. Oh, you'll be joking. It sounds like she knows it's a
She
big
knows.
job.
She knows.
And Willie in the background does not care.
Well, look, we ought to see a little bit of Kevin before we go any further, don't we? Because I gather he's no stranger to television, Sharon. He's been on the box.
Gadget show.
That's right.
Yeah.
What on?
He was approached because he's got one of the oldest milk floats, and the piece that he was in was swearing.
Oh, no. And is he not a swearing man,
He's
Kevin?
not a swearing man.
What time you call this? You're away with the birds, man. Diseasy of generation. I don't reckon you milk my
He's got a right mouth on him. It's Kevin, isn't he?
material, are you, kid? Fire me then. And you can pay for that too. Right, this is your last warning. Any more and you're out in your I'll be having words with your father. Aye, are you deaf as well as
What is going on? What is this? This is part of... People sit down with their kids to watch this.
I'm quite surprised. I mean, that's some quite foul language.
I'm like, Mummy, what is he saying in the beeps? Welsh in it for you.
Well,
lazy? Don't turn your back on me. I haven't fired you yet.
I just hope he doesn't sack us when he comes back. With such language. You won't see it if he does. We better get to work. So the first thing, Tommy, is what gets all this up.
Rip it up and get shot of it.
Wonderful. So you do that, and Sharon and I will go and have a cup of tea.
And a donut.
that was a bad shot of the shorts.
Did
you
people
see
were
that?
all looking at the shorts. I literally was ready to pause it about them shorts.
Yeah. That's pretty awful.
Fashion, mate. Fashion. Willie's keeping to the old boot
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah.
Shot of it.
Wonderful. So you do that, and Sharon and I will go and have a cup of tea.
No gardening content. Yeah, we're literally just rating their clothing.
It just stood out to me.
I think it's. Let's continue.
A donut.
So down to it, with all the old concrete slabs to be lifted. They're perfectly serviceable, so we're not dumping them, but stacking them in case a neighbour wants them. And we've got a new
Right, I need to know from Sean. Did a neighbour ever get them?
I like the fact that sounded like a deliberate in case a neighbour wants them after getting the phone call.
Who's this? Can we hear this or not?
We're not going to be able to.
Well, we can do a really
We'll do an old-fashioned way.
shifty way. Hello?
Dropped off air.
Oh, we dropped. Oh,
No, we're not.
YouTube has blocked
says-
it.
YouTube have blocked it.
It says stream unavailable.
Oh,
Stream
YouTube.
stream has been suspended.
Yeah, copyrighted.
Copyrighted. It's this.
It's the old Titchmarsh again. But it's all right. We're on Facebook, so
Head on over to Facebook.
head over to Facebook.
Well, that's good because I was just about to swear then.
Right. Cheerio.
Okay, I'll go over there then.
You know why, didn't you?
Because of the copyright.
Because of Tommy's shorts. He didn't like it. We were ripping out of it. We're only 4 minutes in.
We've got somebody
Phone
else.
lines are busier than ever.
Right.
Hello?
You're down, guys.
We're on Facebook now, mate, because YouTube didn't like us taking the Mickey out of...
You're back up. It says stream unavailable due to policy violation errors.
Oh, and now we're back up.
Weird.
Yeah.
We bet.
Must be.
See you later, mate.
See you later, mate.
Guys.
So we could be on... I don't know if we are on YouTube now or not.
It says we still are.
It is it?
Yeah. Neighbours must have phoned in.
Well, it's possible. We are back up now. So if you're watching on YouTube, wicked. Maybe for the swearing.
But it was all bleeped.
It's all bleeped. Maybe. But we'll be on Facebook. If we're off here, I'll put this here so we can sort of see.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we disappear, it's because Tommy Walsh doesn't like us talking about his shorts. And, yeah. Should we continue?
Let's continue.
Ooh, a sort of motorbike crossed with a pneumatic drill. A piss. Of course, I should be able to do this, you know, because it's all in the family, really. My granddad was ganger on the council, the highways department in Ilkley. Mind you, I think he'd had a fit if he'd have seen one of these. It was all pick and shovel in his day. Still, if you only got 2 days like us, you can hire power breakers by the day.
Yeah, YouTube don't like it because of the music.
Yeah, I think it's the music.
I think it's the music. Do they play too much of this music? Hopefully not. We might come back on in a minute.
Well, we can keep an eye on it, but if anybody's struggling, head over to
Facebook.
Well, not anybody can see us,
We
so
can't even see us, so I don't matter us talking.
just hope you don't get blocked from YouTube, your channel blocked.
Probably, mate. Probably. Let them have it.
But it's not like you're monetising it.
No, if anything, I'm saying that this is such a great thing to watch.
Yeah.
You should have to text us.
Here comes the timber for building the pergola.
We've been doing a lot of that today.
You what?
We've been doing a lot of that wood work
We have
today.
actually today, haven't we? We could have helped with this, mate.
It's about time they did more gardening in that ground force programme. It's all blooming building. I keep writing in, but it makes no difference. Tommy's notching out the top of the post to take the roof of the pergola, and Charlie's helping by holding it still, almost.
Do you think Alan Titchmarsh is one of those voices that if he told you the world was going to end, you wouldn't care?
You'd be well happy.
Yeah.
They should have got him to talk about coronavirus every evening.
That would have worked, wouldn't it?
Just to let you know, I can't do his accent. Just to let you know, you're on lockdown. Everyone would be like, "Oh, El, no worries, don't worry about it." Just to let you know, no one else can go to the hospitals. All right, El. He's had got one of them voices.
Yeah.
That, he's friendly.
Right then, next.
Yes, next one, please.
I didn't want to mention this, right? This happened last week in this ground force. There's a lot of shots. Maybe it was the 90s. These things went of Dimmock jeans. Let's say jeans.
Yeah, I'm with you. I've noticed that.
What's that about?
She was quite well known at the time for the wrong reasons, to do with her clothing.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I just think you wouldn't get away with this nowadays. It's not right.
No.
I think you're say something.
What's all this then?
We can have a little party.
Party, look at it.
Party.
No, I haven't seen you before. Who are you?
Well, I am Sharon's mother-in-law.
So what's your name?
Cynthia.
Hello, Cynthia. Nice. Oh, look, a little lightly whipped yoghurt.
Yes.
What's on there?
Keep your weight down.
Yeah, no, I need that. Hammer and cheese. We don't get fed like this normally. Crumbs, come to Wales again.
Just the yogurt.
Yogurt. I was just noticing that building in the background has asbestos.
How do you know that?
I know what asbestos looks like.
Where? How can you see that? This building.
It was the building here.
Crikey, maybe you should do that.
There.
Spotted.
Yeah, that's asbestos. So everyone, I've just pointed it out to Lee. If you look over Alan's shoulder, you'll see the green curved building, and above that, well, it looks above that in that shot. I suspect it's a building behind.
That's asbestos, T.
That's asbestos. So, but I'm wondering if they had done a health and Sean will know. If they had to do a risk assessment before they came down here.
Well, I don't think Sean cares because all he's saying is that them yogurts were lovely.
We didn't. Oh no, I was going to say we didn't see him amongst that lot, but then these are all people who've popped in from elsewhere.
You won't see him. If Sean was in this, he'd know.
Yeah. True.
But he had one of them yogurts.
What's the comments
A few of
saying?
them yogurts. Well, everyone's come over from YouTube. Funny enough, some people are still watching on YouTube.
Still people watching on YouTube.
Don't know what that's about. A few people come over from there because YouTube don't like it. Let's have a look. Oh, I can't really say that one that Sean said. Wait until you see. Okay. I thought that it's all about the back gene. Oh, okay. Right. I can't read that one.
That was my thoughts as well.
Anyway, he's to the left of the camera.
So you're here.
He's over there. He's on the other side.
Right.
Oh. So we won't see Sean. Anyone watch? Just you might even catch his arm.
Yeah, nice. Oh, look,
we are back on YouTube, by the way.
Back on YouTube. It's because we're talking.
If you're watching on YouTube, best place to watch us would be
Facebook. Or Twitter. Oh, the lights behind have just gone off.
Yeah. Have I knocked something?
No, it's that time.
Mainly because YouTube don't like this sort of stuff. Or Twitch. You can watch on Twitch. Happily. Every time you put a pause, the YouTube stream goes back on. See you in a minute when we're talking a minute, YouTube. Go on to Facebook or Twitter. If you're on Twitter, go on to Twitter.
Lightly whipped yogurt.
Yes.
What's on there?
Keep your weight down.
Yeah, no, I need that. Hammer and cheese. We don't get fed like this normally. Crumbs, come to Wales again. Wow. I say things are looking up already, aren't they? 12:15, lunchtime. Wow.
Oh, Charlie's much too busy with her trunking threader thing.
It's much easier when you don't have any help.
My God, you can't
blow the batty
without
out.
having a Welsh cake.
I've had no breakfast today to make room for this. And I didn't even know he was going to get it. Look at that.
Welsh cakes, Mum. And I got Welsh cakes.
Oh, crumbs.
Yeah, I see what she's doing.
What's she up to?
She wants to pull a bit of cable through that trunking. So she's what, you know about this.
I know about this, boy. I know about this. Do you know one of the things that I really respect about Ground Force as a program? They don't care about dead air time. Not worried about it.
Yeah.
YouTube's going again.
Are they?
A lot of eating to do here. Sorry.
You are. Yeah.
Very nice. It's a lovely weather.
The nylon threader now pulls the pump cable through the protective outer casing.
Not a problem. We'll clear all this for you.
Seems much easier. Who needs men?
Yes? No, I couldn't. I think I'm flop.
Charm?
Yes, sir.
Ice cream.
Oh, not for me, thanks,
No?
darling. No.
Anybody? No?
Do you still want to do a water feature? I think we've got one naturally occurring.
Well, it makes a change, doesn't it?
Oh dear. I think they're out, Tommy.
This is going to be the back of the pergola where the gargoyle's going.
These screws on this because it needs to.
These seem to be quite a big thing in the 90s. My mum and dad had one of these. But a lion one.
Oh, right. I remember.
The water comes out of them.
Yeah, I remember pergolas being all the rage in the 90s as well.
They got one of them as well.
Yeah, lovely. Right in the middle of the concrete.
Tight to it. Let's see where we're coming.
Yeah, he's still not past. He's got to come here, isn't he?
One of the characteristics of Ground Force gardening is that the technical details of the designs are worked out in vivo, or as we go along.
I don't wish to interfere, but have you measured the...
I was just wondering that, funnily enough.
You think they just play it by ear?
Yeah, I was wondering, did they pre-cut certain things ready to go in or what? So,
do you know what would really wind me up about this garden? Is that post there.
Right by the window?
Right by that really beautiful stained glass window.
Yeah, that would annoy me.
You wouldn't do that, would you, surely?
No.
Get in, get out. Oh, we've just had behind the scenes man, Sean James Cameron, said he had the ice cream.
Oh, very nice.
Sounded like he was just doing a lot of eating. And standby council coming.
Right.
It's about to get juicy.
We're ready for that.
It's about to get juicy. Let's do an ad break. And then let's get juicy.
This stream and the podcast are sponsored by Flymo.com. I'm going to tell you about Vince. Vince, my home. And basically took over not all, the biggest gardening task. I'll be honest with you. Took a little bit of time because I'm away. I'm jet setting from Birmingham to Devon, all over the country, which means that when I come home, the first task I've got to do is my lawn. Now Vince came along, and we welcomed him to the family, and now he's taken over my position in this household, which is not good. It's not good. Vince, I should add, is my robotic lawnmower. Yes, robotic lawnmower.
I don't really know what's going on tonight, but we're just going to watch. Ian will be happy.
Yeah.
Because we won't be playing any adverts tonight. So, lucky Ian.
Yeah, I can't work out where that echo's coming from. That's weird.
Basically, buy Flymo, buy the book, and
we'll do our own advert, shall we?
Sponsor the show. I did one last night, and it was dreadful. Do you want to do an advert?
Let's do an advert. I've got just a thing to run an advert.
Here we go. Advert time. Oh, there we go.
Perfect. You didn't expect that, did you?
No, I didn't. I thought you'd read another book, actually. Get this book. What would you be your favourite part of the book, perhaps, Richard?
You know what? There's one photo, and I've said this before to you, that is my absolute favourite. I've got to find it. Where is it? I've probably gone past it now. You know the one I'm talking about?
Not really. If not, I would have tell you where it was.
It's the photo where Olive has got her dirty hands. She's just going like that. To me, that sums up the book in
At the start?
It might be at the start. I think it is.
That one?
That's it, yeah. You know, that to me sums up the book in a nutshell.
There you go, team. So...
get your kids dirty.
Just
do
for that picture, $9.99, Amazon.
$9.99.
There we go. I can't remember. Oh, Flymo. You know about Flymo. The orange floors.
Flymo,
They're great.
yeah.
And if you want to sponsor the show, then
Go ahead.
please do. I mean, it's not a great example, but we're not usually at this pod. And no, this is good. This technology failed us. Like, well, you was blaming me.
Well, I can't figure out where the echo's coming from. 'cause the
These
micro-
guys know that I've been doing this for 5 weeks. Never had one issue.
yeah,
Come down this end of the country.
But the
issue.
microphones are turned off, so I can't figure out how they get their second feed on the echo.
They don't really care. They just
No,
want to watch Ground
technical stuff. Technical stuff. They don't need
Let's
to
see
know.
what everyone's saying. Crikey.
Hey!
What are you two up to? I'm browsing YouTube and all I see is you two and Charlie Dimmock.
Watching Ground Force.
We're watching Ground Force, obviously,
Yeah.
tonight. It's Thursday night of the show. We're watching Ground Force. Unfortunately, Sol, if you're watching on YouTube, you can actually only see this bit. In a minute, you're lucky enough to watch us on this bit because in a minute
You'll get blocked.
we'll get blocked. Because for some reason this week YouTube have decided no.
So
we're on Facebook, Twitter. You can watch us on Twitter, on Skin Engine Guard Twitter, or Twitch if you've got Twitch. But
head on over to Twitter or Facebook if you want to keep watching.
one Twitcher at the moment. One Twitcher. Still 5 people. All them 5 people watching on YouTube. Go to Facebook.
Once we finish watching this, you can return.
Sure. Oh well. Back to Whitesnake videos. What's Whitesnake?
It's a band. What?
What?
You don't know Whitesnake?
No. God. Why would I know Whitesnake?
Because you know your music. How can you not know them?
Well, because I just don't. I don't know what to tell you. I'll probably. Also, right, if they're that good a band, mate, why soul watching them on YouTube?
Yeah, but-
Surely you'd have the platinum album.
Here we go again. You must have heard that.
Hang on.
I'm not going to sing it. I mean, nobody else can hear this. What he's doing at the moment, he just found it on YouTube.
Oh, that's Whitesnake.
Yeah.
All right. Here I go again.
Yeah.
What else we got?
You're asking me right on the.
Well, they're so great, mate. So there must be.
I want to know what love. No.
Can these guys hear this?
Yeah, they can hear this.
Oh.
We are streaming live, you know.
No, I don't know if they could hear the noise on this.
Still of a Night is one I can think of.
How have we got onto this? Don't Stop Believing.
No, that's Journey.
Oh, okay. Looks like the same guy. Oh no, it doesn't actually. He's much older. Oh, crikey! There's some interesting photos.
Is this love? No, I wasn't going to sing. Is this love?
How's that going?
I've been looking for. It's very 80s.
Ian says we can hear it.
Oh, yeah, they could. Okay.
Yeah, we can't play it because, as Sean says, Facebook will take us down next, and
Yeah.
we can't afford to do that tonight.
How the hell are they hearing that then?
I don't know, mate. But
That might explain.
they sang that popular one called "Fly My Your Life Away." Okay. Well, anyway, check us out on Facebook. Is what I'm saying. Right, should we get back to Ground Force?
Go back to Ground Force.
I don't know how we got into
Soul.
Soul. Oh yeah. Anyway, hey Soul, stick to Ground Force. Right, let's check this out. If you just joined us, they're doing a garden in Wales. Feels like we could be at the pinnacle point of trouble.
Inside information.
Oh yeah, we should also explain that Sean James Cameron allegedly was here.
Yeah.
But at the moment,
we haven't seen.
He didn't mention the yogurts or the ice creams before we watched this, and now all of a sudden he's eating them.
I wonder if his name is in the credits.
We'll get him. But was he just watching over the wall?
Ah, who knows?
Technical details of the designs are worked out in vivo, or as we go along.
I don't wish to interfere, but have you measured the distance between there and there, and there and there, so it's equidistant?
Well, we're going to get an approximation and then we'll do it with the tape.
So that was no.
That was no. You're very good at shorthand, aren't you?
You see, by transposing the centre out from the corner, the radian of the arc will be subject to the augmented segment of the fraction of the circle. But that could be the least of our worries.
Sir!
My name's...
Absolute job's worth. Instant job's worth.
Yeah, but look at him. He's got a huge grin on his face as if to say, what the hell are we doing here?
Cannot wait to say something.
Simon Gale. Yes? I'm from the council's planning.
Who gave you the black eye?
Oh, thank
Willie.
Black eye?
Willie did just before he walked through. Alan's pretty friendly though, isn't he?
Yeah,
he knows what's coming.
He can to sweet talk these people.
Why didn't Sean sweet talk him before they walked in?
Let's find out.
Pick it on the
Are you sure it wasn't a householder?
No.
Sir,
we
what can I do for you?
I don't know about you, but whenever someone of authority comes along, you always try and make a joke with them.
Yeah. Sweeten the deal. Yeah. It doesn't always go down well, though.
Clearly, this guy looks like he's going in. And his mate looks like he knows, doesn't he? He's
Yeah.
embarrassed. He's like, oh, God, it's Alan Titchmarsh.
And I'm on TV. Hello, Mum.
For God's sake. Did you see me on TV the other night?
Basically, you're aware this is a listed building, yeah?
Yep, grade 2, yeah?
That's right, yeah. And basically what we...
Oh, she's got a
Fuming.
serious face.
Absolutely fuming, Dimmickers.
You can hear her growling, can't you?
Was that you growling? She knows. She knows what's coming.
come here to establish is what works are carrying out, and we can take them back to the department and perhaps give you some advice.
So, can you do it all within the space of about a quarter of an hour? Because we've only got
I will
2 days to build
I
it.
will try, yeah.
We're putting up, I can show.
I don't know if you've ever had to deal with planners before.
No.
Never. Do they do it in a few hours?
Right, okay.
I can't imagine much goes on in Wales in this sort of thing. What are they even doing? You'd literally walk up there and go, let's leave it. Let's not bother.
Yeah. It's a listed building, so...
It's putting a pergola up, mate.
Putting a pergola up. But you know what his neighbours are like?
They've put a pergola up. They've got asbestos sitting over there.
Yeah.
On top of what looks like a spacecraft, and you're having a go at me about putting a pergola up.
Yeah.
Let's let him speak.
My plan. Wait there 1 second. Without
Digging a grave.
Digging a grave.
You
So
can't.
one way to sort the problem out.
Willie knows exactly what he's up to. Lisa says, planners are a nightmare.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. If you've got Willie on board, he knows exactly.
way around. So it's over here, slabbed terrace, brick terrace, plummy coloured bricks. You can see the colour of the bricks. Yep. And we're away from the wall.
I don't know why. You can see the colour of the bricks.
Yeah, plummy coloured.
Yeah.
What a description, plummy
See
coloured.
the colour. You can see I've coloured them in there. That's it.
What's a plummy colour?
What you going to see? It's not actually going to touch the house.
not
at
attached to the
all.
house.
No.
Fine.
Totally independent.
About a 6-inch gap between those uprights and the house, so it's not going to hit that wall at all. Is that all right?
Yeah, like I said, I'll double check regulations.
Right.
I'll call back.
Quick.
So go on answer.
Don't have to take it down tomorrow night.
Okay.
Is that a camera?
Thank you very much.
Hey, mate.
His head's just blocking it, but is there a camera on top?
Thanks for your time.
Let's have a look.
There's a tripod above there. I'm just trying to work out if it's...
Yeah, probably because they pointed it down for time lapse.
Yeah.
This guy knows it's not a problem, doesn't he? He literally has just. There we go. They went outside and spoke for 2 minutes and said, "All right, go ahead, as long as we get on telly." I can believe it. You can see from his Fraser's face. He'd be if this happened in the early 2000s. No, it was 1999.
Yeah.
We'll give it a few more years. He would have been on Big Brother. If they thought about it. What's
He
to
really
say?
doesn't care.
He doesn't, does he?
He doesn't. I don't think his mate cares either. This guy's just doing the
His
talking.
mate, he has said, "Look, come on, if we could get on tally here, come with me." No, don't do it. Come on.
We got to go in twos.
We can do it. Let's do it. It'd be hilarious. Most pointless thing. They're probably actors.
Yeah, I suspect they are. To add some suspense.
Take it down tomorrow night.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for your time.
Nice to see
Ta-ra
you.
now. Okay, thanks very much.
Thanks.
Ta-ra. Good news.
Goodness for that.
I've trawled the various literature available on the subject.
What did he say?
He's trolled.
What?
Trolled the various
Listen to that
literature
again.
on the subject.
What is that as well? Who's
It's meant to
knocking?
be knocking on the door. I mean, why would you knock on a door when they're all outside?
Behave. That didn't happen. That was put in afterwards.
Good news.
Goodness for that.
I've trawled the various literature available on the subject. I've consulted with my director.
Yeah.
Basically,
This guy's a planning officer.
Mm-hmm.
For a pergola, he's had to trawl through various literature
Yeah,
and speak to a director
yeah. In 2 minutes.
in 2 minutes over a pergola.
Mm-hmm.
Is he sure?
On a grade 2 listed building. Not even a grade 1.
He says, "Sure, give me a break." He's not, is he?
We can't be too rude. For all we know, these people might listen to our podcasts.
If this guy, if we can find this guy, I will get him on the show. I can't get Tommy, I can't get Dimmock, but I'll get the planning officer from 1999. When does the Lee and Richard Garden show start? Maybe Channel 5 would be good. I could do this on Channel 5. Oh yes, but the director was a TV director. He's made himself like a right prune. Lisa says, "That's where I'm going wrong. I need to start all my plan applications with pergola." Yeah. And just mention that you've got the information from the Welsh episode in 1999 from Ground
1999.
Force. It'll all be fine. It'll all go through. God, we're only 9 minutes into this.
I know, and we've been doing this nearly an hour.
It's going fast, isn't it?
Right. Let's buckle down
Come on,
now.
let's
'cause
buckle in.
we want to see the actual garden
Let's
come
see
to
the
shape.
actual finish. We ain't seen no gardening yet.
well, without going into technicalities, and
There's technicalities, so just let you know. It's going to get complicated.
a number of considerations, you're okay to go ahead, basically. I must admit, though, it was a borderline case.
Why? Why was it borderline?
Basically, it could have been anything bigger, anything with more impact.
Yeah. So it's because it
We'll
was
tip the
tucked
balance.
away and not
Yep.
too intrusive.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for that.
Okay.
I'm very relieved. Thank you very
No
much.
problem.
A bit embarrassing.
This is
Very
David
much.
Jacobs.
Yes.
our
Hello,
enforcer.
David Jacob.
I could feel you looking at me there.
Them two walked off, and he said, "You didn't even let me speak." That's all right. I'll introduce you next time. All right, I'll introduce you. David Jacobs. Let's get him on. Someone Google search him. I bet he's about plan officer in Wales.
Oh,
what? I've got an email address. I'll probably shouldn't put that up. What? That can't be.
It's got an email
That's
address.
his name. I've got to ask him. I'll have to ask him. That'd be amazing.
Fantastic.
These would be really.
I always listen to you on radio too.
And you look younger, you know,
Thank you.
in the flesh than you sound on the radio. Lovely. Thank you very
Okay.
much indeed. Great, thank you. Thank you very much. Good. A very short programme, that.
Lucky I'm a goalkeeper, Alan. Oh, that's it. That'll do for a minute. Thank you very much.
Sometimes it just seems so slow.
Unless a cut these
Are
eyes
you
in that way, Alan.
I'm bored. I thought you would be. Oh dear. I'll get a can of paint towel, watch it dry. Oh, sorry.
We're expecting.
Oh dear. Oh dear. That's the email of the guy on the left. The main character.
The main character.
Of that scene.
Expecting a call from Kevin. That'll be exciting.
Hello. I wonder would Kevin give me a pint of milk tomorrow, please? Really drunk at 10 a minute.
Yes, that's okay. What number are you again?
Number 35, 10 a minute. Tell him really drunk.
Okay, I'll tell him that.
All right.
Okay, thanks very much then.
Thank you.
Bye.
And we saw he was her husband, and it was Mrs. Ogmore Pritchard from number 23, who was lacking her cream and 2 eggs cracked in a 6 dozen.
They're in Wales, not India, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
Just checking.
What was
Yeah, just checking.
the address?
Apparently, the neighbours were livid.
What were they livid about? That accent, or
No, I think that the burglar was allowed to go ahead. I'm guessing.
what?
I'm guessing that's what Sean is saying.
How? I don't know. Can I come down here every Thursday to watch this with you?
Yeah, you can. I'm always welcome.
I didn't hear it, love.
Hello. Hi.
All right?
Yeah, great. How are you enjoying?
Oh, marvellous.
Yeah?
Yeah, great.
What's the weather like down there?
Not all that good. It's been raining a bit, but it's held off.
Yeah.
Nice golf course. We played 18 holes today. Going back to the clubhouse now and on the drink, and
Oh,
we can play about 9 holes tomorrow then.
brilliant. Lovely. Okay then. Okay, see you.
That Kevin would know something's wrong.
Yeah, but the way my wife is talking,
If you
yeah.
told your wife, I'd just be on the golf course, now I'm going for a pint, golf course again tomorrow,
Yeah.
and she said, that
Oh, yeah,
sounds
okay.
lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah? Okay, good. Ta-da. Bye. There we are.
Oh, is it? I always hate that. I hate that. I hate eavesdropping husband and wife because you think she wants to say to him, love and kisses.
No.
But I've got this man standing by me, so I can't. He's all right. He doesn't sound so.
He sounds as if he's enjoying himself.
So he's gone off for a game of golf then? That's
Yes,
obviously what you've got rid of him with.
Yes. That's
One
right.
round today, 18 holes today, and 9 tomorrow.
Mm.
I was a bit worried if he was only playing 9 that he was going to come back
Back
quicker.
early, no, but he said that he'll
Sounds
have
all right.
lunch and
Well
sounds
done. Oh, you're
okay.
ever so good. Well done. We've got quite a bit of clearing up to do yet, though. It's 5:15, but we want to try and get as much of this muck away as we can. I'd like to get the vine in before we go as well, so I'm going to go. I forgot to tell you, you've got a big vine. It's got grapes on it.
Not caught. Great.
Flipping
That's a big vine, isn't it? That pot's too small for it, surely.
Yeah, time we finish, love, you've been making wine.
Oh, yeah. That's a big vine, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a big vine for such a small pot.
I bought one recently, right? It was a stick, and it cost me about 15 quid. That's going to cost a fortune, isn't it?
Yeah. They probably ripped it up and took it home with them afterwards, though.
Took half of it. They took half of it. The neighbours reported them to the council.
Yeah, the neighbours were wanting them to the council for the building work going on, the pergola.
Get this. Then they took it out. They took their vine out the following year.
I told you, I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Why?
Probably didn't like it.
How could you not like it?
Well, people are funny, old folk.
I can't believe that. Here you go. Look, he's Sean. How much does it cost? Can you do me a favour? Can you have a look for me? Let me see if I can do this so you people can watch you do it. Can I do it? No, I can't do it. Can you have a look for me while I just go to the loo quick and just see how much a vine of that size would cost?
Okay.
Sean said that one was donated by the local garden centre. I want to know how much something of that size cost. That in a minute.
So I mean, this is highly professional here, isn't it?
This is all happening. This is what happens when I come down this end of the country.
I suppose we could change seats for a change.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right. So he wants me to find out how much one of those grapevines cost, and vines for sale, I reckon that's probably about a 5-year-old. Right. Well, to everyone that's watching, basically, all the grapevines that I can find are fairly... They're about £16. I can't share this screen with you, I'm afraid. But about £16, and they don't even look that big in comparison to that one we've just seen. So I think... I reckon a grapevine like that would probably cost around £100. As soon as I'm left in control, let's have a quick look at the comments. It was Vitis Conglinic, that word. Apparently he got rid of it because he didn't like grapes. Well, that's fair enough, actually. I think the first thing you should ask anybody is what do they like if you're going to grow something. And next, from Lisa, it's a good donation. Do a lot of the plants get donated or bought? So you're right sitting there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So what I can tell, I couldn't find anything about a grapevine of that size.
Yeah.
But I reckon probably around £100.
Oh, I think that's not too bad, actually.
But, see, Sean said, he didn't like grapes, only milk. So why... And so I can understand why they got rid of a grapevine. First rule of grow your own is only grow what you eat.
What do you mean he only liked milk?
Well, he didn't like grapes. I'll put it like that. You don't like onions, so you don't grow onions. You don't like pineapple.
No, but it's £100 grape. Fine.
Yeah, I know, but if you don't like it, it's worthless.
Well, what did he replace it with?
I have no idea.
What else did you say?
There you go. He didn't like grapes, only milk.
Well.
And it was donated by a local garden centre. And he's just came up with, on this show, most plants were donated in exchange for local press.
Local press.
That makes sense, actually, to be fair. That's your water, mate.
Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I suppose.
So, yeah, as soon as we've changed.
Anyway, brilliant grapevine.
Clematis, he could have put a clematis. Oh, he may
have put a clematis in.
Did put a clematis.
You must have really hated grapes. you really must hate grapes for that to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get back to it.
Back to it. So,
Back
share
to it.
screen.
Thanks for that short commercial break.
You're welcome. And here we go.
Let's have it.
Oh, I've got to hit.
I can do it. I think. Oh, I can. No. Oh.
I'm going to hide that.
Hide that.
Oh, look at that!
Just,
Carefully. Get that out of the way.
I'm always careful.
I know. It's only Uncle Alan panicking. Lower. Oh, lovely.
How permanent do you want that vine?
Don't you concrete it in. You ever get a situation?
Pause it, mate. I was only going to say I can't get over the size of that vine.
It is quite a big...
It wouldn't be able to handle such... Wherever that's been moved from, it wouldn't be able to handle that, would it?
What do you mean? Well, it's like going to...
Ain't grown in that pot for the whole life, is it, surely?
I don't know. Sometimes I'm surprised what does grow in pots when they're in garden centres. Probably really badly root bound.
Terrible.
Where you're planting something like this is a really mature vine. It's got a good root system on it, but it's greedy. You can see how much top growth it has to support. It must go in good soil. Now, if you're planting it as we are here, where the soil is pretty grim, all this hardcore and concrete on the top, I've drilled off and taken out. There is soil underneath, but it's rather nasty clay. So don't be frightened of replacing it with decent topsoil, but you must firm it really, really well. Get your foot into it, and then make sure it's well watered in so that the roots have every encouragement to come out and into it and to encourage growth up top.
That's handy to know for when we plant our grapes, because you're planting grapes as well as I am.
Mm-hmm.
So plenty of plenty of compost and really firm it in.
The only thing with that, right, is I think you need to. If you do a hole,
Mm-hmm.
you just put compost. If you've got bad soil outside of it,
Yeah.
you just put compost in. It's only going to go to that. It's basically putting in a big pot.
Yeah.
It doesn't want to go out to the bad soil.
Except the roots can still go out to the bad soil. They're just not going to find as much nutrients or find it so easy.
To find goodness.
Yeah.
Also, they also say don't put it in a round hole, don't they?
Did
Always
they
doing a
say that?
square. He didn't say that. I'm just giving you a tip for a
To be fair,
plants in general, actually. But
I dig a hole, it's any shape that it comes out. So
fair enough.
Bit more. Should be. Can it go a bit slower? I'd rather it trickled, and I'll leave it running. That's great. If you want to make sure that newly planted trees and shrubs really do get to where they need it, rather than it just running off the surface of the soil, don't be frightened to make a little dam right the way around it of your topsoil, and then leave a very, very slow hose pipe running inside it. It retains the water, it will gradually seep in and go where you want it. 1 inch of water travels 9 inches down into the soil. Just a little helpful hint.
We talked about this privately about the way presenters explain things.
yeah,
Really feels like he's been helpful.
that did feel quite useful.
Not like he's talking down to you.
Yeah, quite simple English.
I love Titchmarsh.
I think we're nearly there. It's 6:10.
Literally sweeping. As you're walking out, he's literally sweeping it out. Have that.
Not a setup scene at all, is it?
All this rubbish coming inside your house.
Yes, they're all shattered. Charlie's one up there. It's Tommy stacking his bricks. I think we'll push off for the evening. Stop raining now, then.
Yes.
Thank you very much for your hospitality.
You're welcome.
Lunch was wizard.
You're welcome.
And we'll be back. I think we'll try and make a start at upstate if we can.
I'm sure this lady's lovely, but she don't give much away, does she?
No, she's a very wooden. Yeah, but where's her husband? Has her husband gone away for the weekend?
Golf.
Right.
We had this a minute ago.
I couldn't work out if he was coming home after going to the pub and then going back there for golf in the morning.
Nah, it's holiday, mate. He's got a hotel and everything.
Right. I mean,
He should be suspicious.
Why is he calling home then?
Oh, because the production crew asked him to.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, fine. Right.
Right,
See you
gang.
in the morning.
Okay.
Yes,
Spot of supper.
fine.
Thank you. Take
Thanks.
care. See you tomorrow.
Good night, Sharon.
Shorts are still going well.
The slumbering Rhondda that once echoed to the toil of 50,000 miners and now to the ground force.
Morning, Alan. Morning, Charlie.
How are you?
Okay.
All
Sleep
right.
well?
Yeah,
Yes.
but not long enough, unfortunately. You've not finished it.
Sorry. I'm willing to have today.
All right, we'll get you
Yeah.
shoveling into barrows and barrowing into skips and
Great fun.
something like that. You've never...
Is it just me? But does that grapevine feel like it's in the wrong place?
It does to me.
Feels like it's a bit in the way.
Yeah.
Must be on purpose. There'll be a reason for it. Where's Tommy as well? Hung over in the van.
Funny you
No
say
way.
that. Funny you say that. Let me bring this. Oh, why can't I?
There you go,
oh,
you're
there it
flying
is.
over.
Tommy and Willie had a hangover the next day.
I knew it. I knew it. They're not. Where are they?
Nursing a hangover.
I knew it.
You've just brought that comment back up.
Right.
Magic.
Okay.
Double screen.
First job, excavating the site to a depth of 5 or so inches for a bed under all the bricks that have to be laid here.
Guys, can I just point out beds and paths to you? Can you hop out a minute? Right. So where that piece of timber is there, that side is bed, okay? So there's bed, lump of path there, which enables us to get in, bed and lump of path there because we can't have bed there because that's all rubbish underneath the ground.
Right, okay.
So that means
We've all been there.
Yeah.
Haven't we?
Yeah.
We've all been there in Tommy's position, so not as chirpy as yesterday.
Charlie looked a bit hungover as well at one point.
Dealing with it well. Alan probably is as well, but he knows he's a professional.
Right.
Get through today, get back home. Tommy, he wants to be back home. Doesn't even know he drove there in the morning.
I can get soil in a minute then.
Don't read Sean's comment out.
Yeah, just let me lay this outside edge and then you're free to go, yeah.
Before the topsoil can come in, Tommy has to finish laying the surrounds of blue engineering bricks, wet laid on mortar and then grouted when it's set a bit.
Hello.
Before we get the phone call from Milk Guy, I know I keep pausing it.
Uh-huh.
I'm no expert, but this is the last day, right?
Yeah.
Those bricks
Need time.
time longer than half a day.
Yeah.
Are they sure?
They're the experts.
The bus is coming up, so
Right.
brace yourself for the
For
bus.
embracing.
The bus scene. This is going to make a great audio podcast.
Who's that? Hi, Alan.
There's a bus.
Hey, where are you on the boundary wall?
There's the bus. A very busy bus, is it? The way Sean made it out is a big packed bus looking over.
Yeah.
It's one geezer.
One geezer. On the phone.
So he's got a mask on.
Was he? Yeah. I mean, he was prepared for COVID well before.
21 years ago.
It doesn't even look that unusual now, does it?
You don't even question it anymore, would you?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Fine, overlooking. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm laying the brick pavers on dry, firmed sand.
Alan, it's party time, so come now when you're ready then, okay?
Cynthia, I am so strapped. Can you bring me a plate of something over?
I certainly
don't
will,
move
yeah.
from here now.
No time to stop laying herringbone.
She puts a lovely spread on, to be fair to this dear.
I'm just worried about all that algae in that pond. Is it a pond or is it grass?
That's grass, isn't it?
Oh, okay. I take back what I said.
You wouldn't put a run and buffet like that next to a pond.
Why not?
In case it fell in, obviously.
But, I mean, it could be deceptive, but I'm probably wrong. I am wrong. It's not a crop.
Well, I'm not carrying on playing until Sean can confirm there was no pond.
Nobody ate my grass.
Grass.
There we
I
go.
told you. I knew it. Nobody ate much. That's a shame. She probably still talks about that day.
Yeah.
When she fed Alan Titchmarsh.
Why not? You still talk about the day you interviewed Alan Titchmarsh.
Sandwiching in the pieces. Halving some bricks neatly chopped. Before
That looked awful. No wonder. What are them dips she's putting on there? Doesn't matter. It's not what we're here for.
No.
stuffing them in.
Sorry.
Filling every corner.
It's getting worse. What is that?
It looks like she's poured cream over tomatoes.
What is she doing? No wonder no one ate anything. She's lost her mind.
What is it?
She's lost her mind.
I know that's not a HD screen, but that does look like tomatoes that have been cooked a bit and then cream poured over them.
They've been peeled as well.
Yeah.
What else could they be?
Peaches, I suppose.
Forcing him in chock-a-block.
All ready, sir?
Good morning.
They're strawberries, apparently.
They were not strawberries. Also, Alan's trying to do bricks. He doesn't need 3 plates of food, does he?
He's a growing lad.
I'll be like, I'll just have a sandwich, thanks. Let's see what he takes.
Snack.
All right, Al?
None of it. Oh, he did. I told you he took the sandwiches.
Sandwich.
He's not
Good old
stupid.
sandwich.
Get them tomatoes with cream away from me.
Finally, filling any remaining gaps with kiln-dried sand. Wish us luck, because we don't half need it. It's 2:15. We're all ever so tired and quite a bit wet, and it's gone quite quiet here. We've got to reckon really on about 3/4 of an hour from now.
That would have been the first thing I would have done when I got there in the morning.
Yeah. Paint it.
Paint it.
Paint it.
He's going to come and he'll go, don't lean on that.
Yeah. Oh, but I saw Sean said nobody was allowed to walk on the patio until they had to.
What a nightmare. Okay. What's she rubbing walls down for?
Well, you know, when doing
She's
the
rubbing
best,
the
you might as well spruce up the rest of the house at the same time.
She's rubbing the paint off. What does he say? I'm waiting for the colourful planting to come in.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And she was into, I mean, oh, I could be doing this stuff, couldn't I? She was into amateur dramatics, the mother-in-law.
What, to deal with the food?
Yeah.
Colourful planting's coming in.
Ready?
Let's play.
I reckon we've got about half an hour. Is it on?
No.
Oh, it's heavy, isn't it?
It's very heavy. That's why I asked you. Wonderful.
Okay, Alan, I think I better get changed.
Right, I wish I could.
Let's get
Come on, out. Round here. Now come in through that way. This way. We book it down over there.
I don't know if you can hear it. It literally sounds like there's so many people outside this house.
Yeah, there probably isn't.
Well, why would they leave it? Why would they add it?
To add for the dramatisation, add ambience.
He lives in Wales. There shouldn't be anyone about. I bet you anything was packed out there.
Probably was.
Big party double cream for doing this.
Why are we standing to attention?
years ago. Remember that patch where you said you'd like a water feature? Remember?
Yeah.
The water feature and the bricks. Well. What do you think of that?
My God. Oh my.
Actually looks pretty decent.
Yeah, he's quite happy though, isn't he? More importantly. Oh, apparently he had. Let me put this on. He had to come in via the back door because everyone was in the street.
I told you. You're not telling me that all Gardener name was on the next. You're not telling me that he didn't know something was up. Kids from the school would just come down and play school trip out there. You'd be like, school. There's a whole school outside from the house. You know that. Also, there's ground force fans. Know anything about that?
I had no idea. I mean,
and there's a also there's a guy with a camera behind the wall.
Yeah, he dug down.
Bloody, this bit's big. The camera's massive.
He thought I didn't see him.
I think the garden looks pretty decent, to be honest with you.
I quite like that. I have to admit, it's not.
Was Lisa expecting colour? Was it supposed to be colour?
They did say colour, but no colourful planting. I'm disappointed, and I can see what she's saying. There's a lot of foliage. There's a lot of green, but in fairness, on that design, it was all green.
Yeah. To be fair, if you hadn't been listening so carefully, Lisa, I wouldn't have even questioned it. Oh, I can't. Oh, it's amazing these screens.
God, that's fantastic. Oh, look at ground force.
Hello.
Do you ever think somebody would turn around and say, "Who the hell are you three?
No.
What are you doing in my garden?"
Oh my god, you're Alan Titchmarsh and you are the other ones.
Yeah. Alan Titchmarsh, tell me the world's going to end in your soothing voice.
Yeah. Tell me what's going to happen in 21 years' time. And you can just see Tommy's just thinking, oh, I've almost done this.
Yeah.
I've almost pulled this off today, guys. We got away with it. Where's Willie? He's laid out in the back of the van. I say we've all been there.
Tommy! I knew you were big.
How are you?
Ah, that's fantastic.
Can you all scare kids there?
That is so noisy, as if he didn't know something was going on. Well, a lot of people want milk. I hate them things they put on the wall.
Those imitation tree things. Lollipop trees.
They just look horrible.
Yeah.
You ain't got none of you?
No.
Oh, thank God for that. I should have probably checked.
Oh, that's really nice.
You mustn't walk on the blue bricks.
Any colour you like?
Tommy knows. Don't walk, whatever you do, don't walk on the blue bricks.
It's your garden, but you don't walk on the blue bricks.
Or that brick. Or don't, just stay here.
I accept blue, Kevin. Just don't walk on the blue tonight.
Very serious.
Very.
We've got 2 minutes left of this show. But actually 15 minutes left of the show.
Yeah, well, Ian Beddoes, we've offended. He's got loads.
What? Oh, no.
Sorry.
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have said nothing. I think they probably don't look great on TV, but I bet in real life they look really good.
I reckon in Ian's garden they look stunning.
Yeah, I think it takes the right type of garden, Ian, to... It takes a strong... I don't think that Kevin looks like a strong gardener, but someone like you, Ian, could handle trees like that.
Oh, that's
The red and the
fantastic.
rest you can go on.
That was good timing.
Oh, and a water feature as well.
We were told.
Oh, that's terrific.
We always do what we're told, but sometimes we allow our imaginators a little space too. Visual treats now.
How much did I say they were?
A lot of money. Do you want me to go back?
100 quid, were they?
Our imaginators a little space too.
£118.
Is that for the pair of them? Oh, really?
Does that make a difference?
No. Well, yeah, I mean, it does. It's still a lot of money, but I'd sooner pay £118 for the two of them and £118 each. I mean, especially if they got them from a garden centre. I mean, garden centres aren't necessarily the cheapest place to get
What
these
I was
from.
trying to say is, because Ian's got them, that they're so classy that I thought they'd be more expensive,
Yeah.
if I'm totally honest with you. But that's cheap for how good they are. What's he say, Lee? Can we start our own gardening show?
Get the podcast
crew involved.
Well, we were discussing something earlier, weren't we? We'll come back to that in a
We'll
minute.
come back. We've got
actually.
time. Let's get through this.
Visual treats now fill this tiny corner, adding a wealth of interest where once there was none.
It's making me want to go to the toilet.
155 quid.
I don't think that's bad for a water feature, in fairness. But
That water. Ian ain't got it, has he?
Ian, have you got that? I don't think so. If he comes out and says yes, he has, it's probably his garden.
He probably is. He probably
He's just
bought the
changed it a
place.
bit with all the lights and stuff now.
Put some traffic lights in there. Oh. If anyone's got it, it's a really nice water feature.
Yeah. It's not for us.
No.
Using diff types of bricks breaks up the corner's rigid geometry, and there's plenty of vigorous planting here.
Soon the vine will be clothing the roof of
65 quid that for that vine cost.
Behave.
In today's money, it's probably near 100.
No, that's probably more likely.
Yeah. Inflation and all that.
I'd still pay 100 quid probably for it. It's pretty decent.
It's an impressive one.
Maybe a bit too bushy because if you want it to climb, it needs to be more of a. Anyway, we're getting stuck on the vine thing here.
the
He didn't even like it.
pergola, softening it and shading the seats below.
Would you only paint the top?
Sorry?
Would you only paint the top?
No, I wouldn't. But each to their own.
This is a corner complete, but only just.
Oh, that's absolutely brilliant.
Take your missus and go and have a sit in your chair.
Not the blue bricks.
Don't step on
Don't touch the blue
And
bricks.
the wife was saying, don't step on it.
She about to say that?
the
Blue one.
They said it about 100 times, and she's asking again. She watched it happen.
Just not paying attention.
She's not paying attention.
Oh, that's absolutely brilliant. Can we open our champagne?
And she kept the secret all the time, didn't it? Well done, Kate.
Don't wet that paper.
No chance Tommy had one of them.
Oh, this is great. Well, thanks very much for this. This is marvellous.
Turn around that way and say, from the Ground Force team until next time, ta-da.
from the ground force team till next week. Ta-ra.
I won't play the music because I'll definitely get chucked off Facebook for doing that. There you have it.
So
Damn.
that is Ground Force.
That's Ground Force. You can put us back on the.
Oh, yeah.
Hold
Oh,
on.
right.
I'll show you, mate. I'll show you. There's a Ground Force, mate.
Yeah, I figured out why we were getting an echo.
Oh, well, it's a bit late now. We're
Sorry.
about 3 minutes away from the end of the show. Do
I know. Well, 8 minutes.
you want to tell everyone?
Yeah, it's because we're doing it through Bing and not
Bing.
Chrome, because for some reason Chrome didn't find my webcam.
Bing. Look at this.
Fourth guy down on the right. But we
Get him
can't-
up.
Can we?
Yeah, can we do that? Oh, I don't know if we can do links. I can't do links. Can you send the link to me on email and then I'll show it up that way.
I can't do it.
Not you, Sean.
Yeah.
Sean, can you send me the link on email? I'll have a look at it.
Sean, did the neighbours who complained turn up?
Oh yeah, what to the ends bit? Imagine
Yeah,
if they could. Oh yeah,
yeah.
because he said. Did you see that? I don't know if you saw that. Sean said the neighbours were the ones that called the council.
Yeah. And Lisa said she would have painted the whole pergola, which I gotta agree with.
You wouldn't have painted though, Lisa, because they literally painted it an hour before we turned up. Can you imagine how many people would be walking around with a big old black mark on them?
Yeah. So that was Ground Force.
That was Ground Force. So
That was Ground Force.
so caught up in it.
Ground Force. We are doing a show here.
Oh yeah, sorry. Hang on, wait a second.
Has he sent you the link?
He sent me this link, right? 1, 2, 3. That's not him, is it?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Did he say fourth guy?
Fourth guy down on the right.
That could be. It looks just like him.
What was his name? Barry Davies.
Barry Davies. It sounds Welsh.
Yeah, I can't remember.
That could be him. Little does he know right now that he's on this stream. That is him.
Yeah. Oh, we were
21. Anyway, what were we talking about? That was Ground Force.
Well, we were discussing garden shows earlier, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I showed you a clip of gardening in Australia, which I absolutely love.
Yes.
Yeah, that is Gardener's World, but an Australian version. It's the only way I can describe it.
We need to get him on the show.
Costa Gregorius, or whatever his name was, with big beard.
Imagine Michael Perry, but big
Bigger.
beard.
Bigger, proper sort of out in the bush type beard.
Yeah, brilliant. What's his name?
Costa Gagor.
I'll get him up on the. We'll have to watch. Can you what?
I was trying to work out if I can do that, but I can't.
This could be dangerous, couldn't it? Yeah, he was good. Why did you bring him up? Why are you mentioning him again?
Because Lisa was saying about doing her own podcast, a TV show.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
I think the way I've seen with gardening in Australia, how they've done it, they got several people presenting. Excuse me, but
he's not the main. He's not the.
He's not the. I think he's the main one, but they got several people.
Got ya.
But in different gardens, doing their own different thing and their own different takes.
Right.
And that Costa bloke, who is he's entertaining.
He's really good.
Sucks you in.
First time I saw him today. We'll have to. Well, I'll try and get him on the show if I can.
Yeah.
Because he's wicked. But yeah, I'm sure we can start a TV show. Lisa wants to be the 2020 version of Dimmock.
She can have that job. I don't think I'll quite pull it off.
No, me neither. But yeah, a good show tonight, man.
It's been good.
Did you know that was 22 minutes long?
And we made it last an hour and a half.
What can I say? Welcome to the Skinny Jean Gardener Show.
Along with Sean James Cameron's
behind the
scenes takes.
Oh, wait. We showed the wrong picture of that guy. That was not him.
Check your email, he says as well. So
wait, don't say nothing. Wait yet. Until we get. No, he's not on there.
Go to the top.
This is definitely him.
Okay.
We 100% got it wrong. This is 100% him.
Yeah.
There we go. We're going to get him and the Australian guy.
Yeah.
On the show.
We've got a show. Might have to pre-record as he'll be asleep during the show. Maybe we'll figure something out. I mean, how?
It'll be like 8 o'clock in the morning over there.
It'll be 8 o'clock in the morning over there. 10 o'clock in the morning. Only 12 hours behind.
24 hours.
Australia. 24 hours. No, because that's right round. It takes 24 hours for the globe to.
Yeah, it's at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 10 o'clock in the morning. 12 hours.
8.
It's nearly 10.
Yeah, now it's near. I wouldn't get him on at the end of the show, would I?
Yes, good point.
Once they come on at the end of the show, you just don't mind just waving us off at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Lisa knows. That's definitely him. We'll get him on the show before Dimmock.
Depends where he is in the country, of course. I mean, it is a big country.
It is pretty big, yeah. So
but, yeah.
Technicalities.
Yeah, but I would love to get him on the podcast as well, in all honesty.
Well, it's a race. Let's do a race. What's his name?
Costa.
Race to Costa. It's a brand new show called Race to Costa. It's the first podcaster that can get him.
Yeah.
Sean will be on it tonight.
Sean will be on it. Probably on it already, checking him out.
Anyway, it's good.
Good.
We talked about that because just the way he describes it, a bit like Titchmarsh.
Yeah, I mean, we were watching him make a wormery out of a bathtub earlier.
Brilliant.
And it was just, he was like really engaging. He explained everything in English. You know, not using these fancy words and stuff. It was just
not one fancy word.
Very simple, very down to earth, but at the same time, just you've got to check him out.
That's why I miss Ground Force, because he now with Titchmarsh does Love Your Garden. Keep sneaking in these
big words.
Yeah. Not one single big word in that show.
No.
Guys, we've got 2 minutes left. Don't call in because the phone's off. But
zoom in, zap in. Can we?
You can zap in. Do that. No one ever zaps in for the final 2 minutes. Could happen. It's up to you. Next Thursday, it's up to you. Hopefully we won't get chucked off YouTube again. But what show do you want to watch? Do you watch another ground? Did we say not a Ground Force? We said, we've got homework as well tonight.
Oh yes,
Before we go, right? Let's get this homework sorted before we talk. Anyway, the question is, what do you want to watch? We don't have to decide right now. Let me know. Did we say a program last week?
Not for last. Well, over this weekend.
No, don't forget the homework.
No, we didn't.
We didn't mention a program.
I think we did. No, because we mentioned this. I think.
Right. Let me know anyway.
I don't remember.
Let me know. Let me know anyway what you want to watch next Thursday. Right, this weekend's homework though, the first Skinny Ginger show homework we've ever done.
Yes.
Monday's show rests on this.
Okay.
So if you don't watch it, we're in trouble.
Right.
Lisa's already done it.
Lisa's already watched it, yeah. And apparently, what if anybody doesn't have somebody's back? What if somebody doesn't have?
Clear him up.
How do you do it? Add to stream.
Yeah, add him. Here we go.
Monday's show rests on this.
That's
the guy.
Good. I can never mention his name. Is that right?
Lisa's already watched it, yeah.
It's him.
What if anybody doesn't have?
What's he doing?
There's a bit of an echo, isn't there?
He's watching it. Oh God.
G'day.
Hey.
G'day, Covers.
It's a man of many voices. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, Costa.
Feel your leaves. Feel your leaves.
Get him off. What is going on?
What is going on? Okay.
What
I've got rid of him.
What
I don't know what's going on there.
I have no idea.
Right, yeah.
Like kiss the ground.
Kiss the ground.
Well, you've got a good point. What if you ain't got Netflix? Well, can you still get Netflix free for like a month?
I have no idea.
I don't know. If you've not got Netflix, get it for a month or something. I don't know. But Kiss the Ground is going to be
this week's homework.
Week's homework.
I haven't watched it yet, but a lot of people have said it's actually really well worth watching.
So that's this week's homework if you want to watch that. We will... Oh, well, look at that. We're over. We'll be back. Oh, we won't be back. Oh, you can come back on Monday to talk about Kiss the Ground.
I'll come back on, yeah. We'll do a live link up or something.
Yeah, we'll live link it. Cool.
You better skirt from LimeWire. Oh, Dan's... Sorry.
Oh, crikey. Oh,
Here
go
we
on
go.
then. Let him in. Let him in. Hello, Dan.
Hello.
I don't know how to use these headphones. Anyway.
Put them over your ears.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing?
Dan?
Not too bad, you?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just joking with
having a
headphones.
lot of fun here tonight, to say the least.
I'm good. Hello, Dan. Can you hear us?
He's frozen, isn't he?
Hello?
Yep, Dan. Hello?
No, I'm back.
Are you there? It's like speaking. It's like speaking.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can now.
There's a bit of a delay.
Dan's not in Australia, but it sounds like he is.
No, I think it's your internet.
No, trust me when I say this, Dan, it's definitely yours.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that I've spoken to your solicitor, Lee,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they've told me if I send you a good amount of artificial grass, you should be happy enough for that.
yeah, I take that as payment. As long as we get 20 square foot, I'm happy.
You can use your head here. Get rid of the artificial grass and get some free grass seeds.
Exactly. All adds up. Thanks, mate. Love your intro.
Good. Enjoyed the filming tonight. We had a little bit of problem on YouTube, but I popped over to Facebook and I caught the rest.
Facebook covered it. Yeah, YouTube don't like that sort of thing. Never mind.
I think
I
it's
warned you
frozen
last
again.
week. I said that they were going to copy
They're
strike.
gonna come down hard on me, mate. I don't care. Let them take it. Thanks for calling in, Dan. I'll speak to you next week, my friend.
I'll catch you later. Bye.
See you later, dude. Bye bye. We are going to crowdfund for him to get new internet soon.
Need some more hamsters running the wheel or something.
We got Wally's for a school. Lisa helped support that.
Yeah.
Perhaps someone could help support
Dan's internet. Right, we're going to finish now. Kiss the Ground is the show we're going to watch on Netflix, so check that out over the weekend. We'll be doing a big review of it on
Monday. I'm assuming in chat.
Cool.
Don't tell the wife.
Okay. Right, thanks so much for watching. Have a great weekend, everyone, and listen to the best of and all that. Speak to you later.
Facilia. Or Pacilia, if you just read it off there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on.
Oh, I can't hear you, Anon. I've done something wrong with the thing. Anyway, elephant poo is what I got.
Good evening, Lee. How are you?
Great, mate. Your signal is always terrible, but I'm good, my friend. Excuse me. You got an allotment? When I go, don't put artificial grass on top of me, alright?
Are you going to get composted, Lee?
Yeah,
Oh, hang on.